What is up, YouTubers? Well, just so you all can see, I expanded my work area. This was taking up so much room in this area that my bigger stuff, I couldn't get in here, and that my heat lamp was in the way. I need to find a way I can store them or whatever. The wheels, for some reason, just keep getting in the way. I got my paint brushes, or paint, I keep calling them paint brushes, paint guns. And then I moved this little cabinet off the counter because then it's got all my paint tools that I don't care that get paint on them and that. A lot of times I got to repair the paint guns, or something comes up and I'm not going to use my good ones. There's my old Husky box. I added a that countertop to it, and it was a wood top, so I could just took some angle iron, build me a box, or not angle iron, some I can't even think, guys, channel, and stuck in there on each side just enough to hold it in spots, but it's not going to damage the top if I ever decide. But if you see the box, it really don't matter. But junk piled everywhere, but I'm getting it whipped into shape. I know some of you guys kind of asked. Got some electrical still left to fix. That was from the old part. I need to get that box mounted in that. I've got a little area here that you can see through. I was thinking about maybe putting another vent there to where I could put some of them furnace filters and things to where I could pull them in and out. I haven't decided yet. That's what I'm going to do over in this area here. And it makes everything with that back in there, that stuff's out of the way. It gives me 2 to 3 foot this way, and I can, I moved all this stuff over here. You guys kind of seen me messing with the airbrush and stuff the other night. And then we've opened that area up right there, and I can hang stuff to paint. That's the main thing I needed, was to be able to hang stuff and not worry about it falling and what have you. I mean, it makes a nice little area. It's just, and it was almost 100 in here earlier. We're down to what, 91 or 2, I believe. There's your barometer and the humidity. But overall, it's coming along. You'll have to excuse the mess. Like I said, I've kind of tore it up, but that'll give you some idea. Let's walk back here to the back side. And once again, some more mess. I just piled stuff every which way. But this is the back side. I kind of just, I had all the metal up there, and I just redone it to where, I turned it the other way. That made my wall for me. And it's fairly pretty sturdy. I'm really surprised that, and then I've got all my welding jackets and things hung up. This thing, if any of you guys get a chance, need to get you one of these jackets for welding. They're very hot, but I have had some of the other, and this will not let anything, if you've done any welding, sparks and stuff will, it closes up good, and it's just all around. And then I really like these half ones. A lot of guys don't like them. But like summer months, I can wear that when I got a t-shirt or tank top or whatever you want to call it on, and it works really good to where you're not sweating to death. But back to what I was talking about, and it's not all done. Got a door, the spring on the door, but this will give you some idea. But I think overall it's gonna give me a little more room. Put this back on there, but kind of give you some idea. And then I got my swamp cooler going today. It's, of course, crap piled on it, and my shop is just a total disaster right now. Running every which way, but overall I'm happy with that, how that turned out. And I want to show you guys, and I'm going to do probably a review. I've talked to the gentleman that has got a patent on these, and the patent's pending, but I don't know if you guys have seen any of these. It's for tape, and I'm only one-handed here, but it is handy. What I like about it is usually like in my paint room and stuff, you know, your tape will roll on the floor or whatever. If you're painting something, or if you ever dealt with paint or anything, and you're painting something, you could go up to a car or you know, whatever you're painting, and it'll stay there. I mean, and you can even pull it off of there. And they've made different ones, and I've kind of reached out to him a little bit, talked with him a little bit, and told him I'd like to do some more videos on it. And please like, share, comment, but tell me if you guys are interested, and maybe I can get this guy, you know, interested in letting me do some videos. And he's got one I think that hooks onto your belt. He's got several for every size of tape, and like I said, the patent's pending on it. He just come up with it, but he said the same thing. He was having trouble with his tape rolling off, or tape, you know, laying around like this, you know, and if you'll look at that one, see, that's only been laying there a couple days, and I just pulled it out of the package and it's already dirty. This one has been, you know, it's got a little bit of stuff, but you know, overall it don't have, you know, a bunch of dirt and grit and grime like that other one did, because this one's just been laying on this table, and it picked it up. But I digress. I just kind of wanted to show you the shop and kind of fill you in a little bit what's going on. I'm just having one of them days that, you know, I guess we all have them. I just have a tendency of being a little bit more verbal about it, I guess, than most people, and I apologize to any of you out there that, you know, I just, you know, like I said, I'm in one of them moods, and it's just, it seems like when it rains it pours. But anyway, yeah, just let me know on them tape deals. Hopefully this guy will get back with me on them, and I can't even think of the name right offhand. I need to get back on there and look, but the gear wrench guy, my gear wrench guy, had introduced it to me, and he told me to get on that website, and you know, told me that they had a lot of different ones that he thought I'd be interested in, and he thought that maybe, you know, some of you guys out there would be interested. You know, I know there's a lot of us that do different things, but we all have tape or whatever, and I think they all pretty much take, you know, any kind of roll of tape, you know, within, you know, like the auto body stuff. But I thought it would be something you guys might be interested. Once again, like, share, comment, subscribe. I know everybody's getting ready for Jay's big shindig out there. I wished I could go. It's just one of them things with my mom's going in for eye surgery tomorrow. You know, I'm gonna have to keep an eye on her, and just things around here's just happening that, you know, I'm gonna have to stay here. And I wished I'd come see some of you guys. You know, it breaks my heart that, you know, there's several people that has asked me, and I'd really like to be there, guys, but it's just, it's not in the cards. You know, hopefully he'll do it again, and I can make plans and I'll be more prepared. But this year is just not been a good year. I'll just put it that way. You know, I guess life is what we make of it, but sometimes I feel like I've been getting kicked in the teeth here lately. And you know, once again, like, share, comment, subscribe. Go out there and just be kind to one another, help one another out. That's what we're all put here for. You know, we're all human beings, and we all, you know, we all have our good days and our bad days, and that's the main thing, guys. You just gotta grin and bear it, I guess. And you know, that's coming from somebody that's kind of being hypocritical right now, but you know, I'm trying, guys. Just hang in there with me, and like I said, I'm going to try to be a little more positive in that in my videos. And I know you guys don't care to hear what I have, you know, my problems or whatever, but I appreciate each and every one of you guys that have subscribed to me. And you know, I'm going to try to build up my subscribers and maybe do some better videos, and if and when I can get the money to get a different camera, that's, you know, I'm gonna try the video part. I'd ordered or purchased one, and it just didn't work my way. So I'll just cut it off here, and like, share, comment, subscribe. Thank you for, once again, for, you know, watching my videos and being part of this YouTube community. You know, each and every one of you, I appreciate when you come to my live feeds. You know, if you can look out for the other guy or help the other guy, please do. Don't be afraid to go out there and start your own channel and do your own content. You know, a lot of mine's just showing the shop and things. You know, find your niche and do it. You know, it don't have to be about tools. And I've learned a lot, and I've watched a lot of different videos, and I've watched, you know, well, I can't explain or tell you how many different videos that I've watched. You know, it's just one of them things, and don't be afraid to put yourself out there. But the only advice I can give you guys, try to be yourself, and you'll grow with your channel. I was very, I could talk to people, but to put me in front of a bunch of people, I was scared to death. Right now, I think I could stand up in front of, you know, 1 million people, and I don't think it'd bother me. You know, it's just one of them things. You have to get out of your comfort zone, and it took me a lot to get out of my comfort zone. And I've met, or I should say, I have talked with some great people that I consider friends. And you know, you're not always going to hit it off with some people, and you just have to move on. But you know, don't be that guy or that gal or whatever that don't do it because you're hesitant, or you think people will make fun of you or laugh. You know, it don't matter. It's YouTube. You know, we all have to start somewhere, and nobody's going to laugh or make fun of you. And if they do, you don't need them. You know, just move on. You delete them people, and you just go on. You know, I've had some people that I know that are local that, you know, kind of found out, and, you know, they kind of tee-hee or whatever, but that's fine. You know, I've met some very good people, and, you know, them people that laugh at you, it's just they're jealous because they don't want to put themselves out there, or they're scared, you know, of doing something like that. And, you know, we reach millions and millions of people, and if I help one person, you know, with whatever I do, whatever I'm going through, if I, you know, I wished I could go into detail with the airbrush stuff. I wish I could, you know, and maybe eventually, you know, I can get the editing and stuff like that, but I'm not a very good editor. However, you know, at the editing part, you know, it's just one of them things that, you know, that'll come. I'd like to add music to mine, and at the beginning and end, but I don't understand that, and I'm working on it. But, you know, don't be afraid to go out there and start your own channel, guys. It's not as hard as it looks. And, you know, I was always one of them that, you know, kind of held back, and, you know, this has kind of brought me out of my shell. And sometimes, I don't know, I'm a very opinionated person, and I tell it like it is, and sometimes I let my mouth overload my butt, and, you know, sometimes it gets me in trouble. And, you know, I try to work on that. But, you know, like I said, just like, share, comment, and once again, thank you everybody that has subscribed. I'm gonna try to get some of these videos, you know, going for paint, and I think I'm gonna do one on the striping of the car. I got the Hellcat coming in sometime this week or next. He don't know. It's, you know, I had a date set, but that's just another story. We won't go into that. But like, share, comment, subscribe. Have a great day, and God bless. And thanks once again for watching my videos. And like I said, be kind to one another, and just, you know, love one another. And we'll see you in the next video.